Hello and welcome, I'm Miss Bizz, and you might be wondering, why are you just randomly dropping all of your crap on the ground? Well, my friends, I went and purchased some clothing items, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna send what you purchased to your house, but I'm gonna put what doesn't fit inside of your pockets. And I'm like, ugh, that means I'm out of storage. Now, I do have a savings plan, and I quite often go ahead and I save. Let's go look at what I owe. So every time that I get like 100,000 bells in my pocket, I make sure that I actually go ahead and deposit it to start saving up for my house and everything. Looks like I've got $1 million, so I need 248,000 bells in order to pay off my loan and get the next house upgrade. After that, it's actually going to be the final house upgrade that is super expensive. But then I'll be able to, once I pay that atrocious one off, I will be able to start getting storage, and I am so excited to get a storage shed. We already did this today, but now I figured I would show you a video on how I like to make the money. How do I make bells in Animal Crossing? Well, I don't know if these are the best ways. Honestly, they're probably not the best ways, but I'm going to show you what I do anyways. First off, just like I did right there and then, money trees. I try to do money trees every single day. I try to make sure that I don't care about harvesting them every day. What I care about is planting them every day. So I always do 10,000 bells, and someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that's the maximum that you can put in, that you're guaranteed to get 3 times your bells back. Like if you put more in, you're not guaranteed. Like, and I don't know if you can ever lose out on money. I don't know. I maybe I should look into this again, but that is just what I do. It works for me. Once I stop running out of storage in my house, maybe then I'll look into it more, or I guess maybe I should look into it now so that I can save up faster to pay off all this. I don't know, but look at that. Now we only need like 148,000, so what else are we gonna do to make some bells? Another thing I do is I always try to pull up my fossils. The reason I do this is not only because I do want to complete my museum. By the way, on my very first island, I did complete the fossil portion, but also they sell for quite a few bells. Beautiful. Here you can see that, hey, the fossils I just found today, we already have in the museum, so I'm gonna go off and sell those. It's always a good practice to check the hot items of the day, campfire and ironwood bed, and see if there's something that you have a lot of extra of that crafting material, because that's a good way to make some quick bells. Selling fruit, and especially fruit that is not native to your island, is excellent. I start out with plenty of coconut trees, and I still have them. I don't pick them quite as often. Coconuts are not worth the same amount as other fruits, so if you go ahead, go to Mystery Islands, get some from friends, just make sure to harvest your non-native fruit as often as you can and sell it, because you can make some quick cash. As a bonus, instead of shaking the trees, I always make sure that I use an axe, and that gives me that extra crafting material for something I was going to be doing anyways. So, you know, Teddy just goes to the bathroom while we're hanging out. That's always interesting. I would like to play a game so that I can win whatever you have before I kick you out of my house. Something I also try to do as a everyday kind of thing is if I see bugs, I catch them. Most of the bugs that you find are not worth that much, but anything wasp or higher, I try to keep until Flick hangs around. And any of the expensive fish, I try to keep until CJ's here. Always trying to catch the big fish. Oh, see? a red snapper. Red snapper is one I don't want to sell today, and I'm gonna keep until CJ gets here. And last but not least, and I absolutely mean that, this is probably the best way to make bells in Animal Crossing, at least in my opinion. I don't actually know, but catching sea creatures. Oh my goodness. When I first started playing Animal Crossing, I didn't even know this was a thing. Once someone gave me a wetsuit and explained, hey, go looking for the little bubbles. Oh my goodness, I realized most sea creatures are worth quite a bit of bells, so it's absolutely worth taking your time to go swim in the ocean. It took some work and it took a little bit of time, but I'm pretty sure that I've earned enough to pay off this house loan and get a new room and, more importantly, more storage. I'm not going to have anything, well, I'm going to have a little bit, but I'm not going to have much left over. But look at this. At least I won't have to be leaving things on the ground of my island. So these are how I earn money. Well, bells in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Do you have anything that you particularly love to do? Especially short notice. You know, I am playing in the stock market, but it doesn't always work out when you run out of storage.